The nasal septum and nasal conchae can be seen in the nasal cavity, which is the first part of the respiratory system. The nasal cavity is complex due to the nasal septum and nasal conchae. The nasal septum is white because of cartilage. When you touch your own nose, you can feel the cartilage. From the paranasal sinuses, the maxillary sinus can be seen. The nasopharynx is located behind the nasal cavity. There is also cartilage in the auricle and in the tympanic cavity inside the auricle that holds the bones of the middle ear, although it cannot currently be seen. Observe the pharyngotympanic tube, which connects the nasopharynx and the tympanic cavity. Cartilage is also present in the pharyngotympanic tube. Inhaled air passes through the nasal cavity, nasopharynx, and oropharynx, and goes into the larynx. This is a sectioned image of the larynx. Cartilage is also in the larynx. The air passage is very narrow in the larynx, and this is because there are vocal cords at both sides. The right vocal cord and left vocal cord meet to produce your voice. The content that I am explaining while showing these sectioned images is similar to that of the educational cartoons. This is because repetition is an effective studying tool. Under the larynx is the trachea. The reason why the inside part is colored blue is because it is filled with air. The reason why the color outside of the body is blue is also because of air. Cartilage is softer than bone, but is more solid than the trachea. Therefore, the cartilage in the trachea helps to protect the passage that air passes. The thyroid gland is located in the front and at the sides of the trachea. The thyroid gland is an endocrine gland which secrete hormones. See how the trachea divides when going downwards. The trachea has divided into the right bronchus and left bronchus. The bronchi divide into lobar bronchi, and you cannot see all of the lobar bronchi on one sectioned image. The reason of death for this cadaver is pneumonia caused by leukemia. Therefore, pneumonia has invaded much of the right and left lung. You can see the pulmonary veins and artery that enter the lungs. However, you cannot see the lobar bronchus dividing, and also cannot see the dividing of the pulmonary artery to become capillaries. This can only be seen through a microscope. The lung, which is made up of lobes, is located at the chest. The liver, stomach, and spleen is located at the abdomen. Therefore, this line, the diaphragm, is the border between the chest and abdomen. Actually, the diaphragm is a muscle that naturally bulges upwards and moves downwards during contraction. When the diaphragm goes down, the chest becomes larger, and thus we inhale. I will show you until the diaphragm disappears.